Good morning, students. Today we are going to conduct yet another recording session of this lab, Advanced Manufacturing Technology, AME 791. Now, in the previous video recording, we have already seen the different components of CNC milling center. Now, today we are going to discuss the second phase, that is how we define the coordinate system, which is very much essential to write the program. That we are going to learn. Okay, so let's see. While discussing the CNC lathe, we have already seen how to define the z-axis. Okay, because in the coordinate system in Cartesian coordinate system we have three axes: x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. In case of CNC lathe, of course, we have seen that only two axes are there in our lab. That is x-axis and z-axis. There is no vertical movement of the tool post. So that's why y is absent. And we also discussed how to define the z-axis. So the same rule is applicable to the CNC milling center also. The z-axis means the tool should be moving away from the job or going towards the job. That means the spindle movement dictates the direction of the z-axis. So this vertical axis represents the z-axis. Okay. Next thing is we have to define the positive direction of the z-axis. Just like lathe, if we move the tool away from the job, that direction gives us the positive z direction, plus z direction. So plus z means which one? If we move this cutter away from this job surface, that means we are moving this tool in this direction, then it is plus z. So which one will be negative? Minus z. So obviously when we are moving this tool towards this job, then it will be minus z. That means when we are cutting, we are continuing the cutting operation. That means it is in contact with this job surface, and we are providing some depth of cut. So this depth of cut actually means that we are providing a movement in the negative z direction. It is going towards this. It is penetrating the job surface, so it is negative. Next thing is x-axis and y-axis. The same rule is applicable. If we move away from this tool, then it is plus x, minus x, and it is plus y, minus y. Okay. So anyway, so x direction and y direction, and we have the z direction. Next thing is we have to choose the origin. So we shall discuss that choice of origin or how to define the job origin, etc. in the next video. But for the time being, you remember that to write the MC part program using G codes and M codes, we always need to define the position of the tool tip. Okay, so to define the position of the tool tip, we need to provide three values here: x, y, z. So for that, we need to define the reference frame. How do we define the reference frame? So for that reference frame, we have already defined the positive sense of z direction, positive sense of x direction, positive sense of y direction. So x, y, z, these three axes are known. Okay, so that's all for today's class. If you have any question related to this coordinate system, or if you are unable to understand still, if you have some doubts in your minds, you please send me your query through your email ID, or we are conducting Google Meet classes, the online session, so you may ask your questions in that online classes also. Okay, thank you very much.